Straight outta Norwich by way of Port Antonio by way of everything Portland. Hypocrisy and double standards, welcome to Jamaica. Recently, a post by my friend Joel Muyung, a proud and great Portlander and Titchfield High alumnus, pointing out the evolving attitudes of Jamaicans in supporting what was once the unthinkable has left me thinking. Joel, as only Joel can, was quick to pick up on the public support the athletes who have reportedly switched allegiance to Turkey were getting when compared to other sport stars of the past who were ostracized for making equally controversial decisions. In both cases, money was the underlying issue. It made me revisit my own writing from last year about the tragic case of Lawrence Rowe, a cricketing legend who led a rebel tour to apartheid South Africa in the 1980s. Despite the global outrage, Rowe's story exposes a glaring double standard that persists in Jamaica's collective conscience. Back then, Rowe and other Jamaican cricketers faced severe sanctions, banned from representing their country, while others involved in similar actions elsewhere have been welcomed back with open arms. Guyana's Colin Croft, for instance, participated in the same rebel tour but later returned to cricket as a respected commentator, seemingly forgiven and embraced. In stark contrast, Jamaican players like Rowe, Richard Austin and Everton Mattis faced relentless condemnation, their careers and lives marred by societal rejection. What explains this disparity? It's a classic case of hypocrisy and double standards, rooted in national pride, historical context, and perhaps a refusal to forgive past mistakes. Many Jamaicans, who readily condemned Rowe and company, are now willing to give a free pass to those athletes who have reportedly switched allegiance to the Middle Eastern country, Turkey. The irony lies in the fact that these athletes are doing exactly what Rowe et al. Did decades ago, and what many of us secretly desire: a better life, economic security, survival. This hypocrisy extends beyond sports. It is a reflection of a broader societal tendency to uphold a facade of virtue while quietly condoning the very behaviors we criticize. The legacy of Rowe and others reminds us that true forgiveness requires humility and consistency. Until Jamaica confronts its double standards, the scars of the past will continue to influence our judgments, highlighting that, sometimes, the greatest betrayal is not in the act itself but in the hypocrisy we uphold. If you like this and other videos from the Portland's finest network, please press the subscribe button. Remember, these are the people who cared enough to make a difference.